Alright, are you guys ready for this? Hello my friends, if you do not know me, my name is gvbrieladanelle. I make videos about hair, the face, beauty, just all things lifestyle related. Follow me on Instagram. Let's stay connected. Let's chat. I do post a lot of ideas for videos that I have on my Instagram and just share updates with you guys, as well as products that I like to try, things that have worked for me. So if you guys want to give me a follow on my Instagram, please do that at gvbrieladanelle. Let's get right into this transformation, really, because I mean, if we're being honest, can you guys even recognize me right now? I can't even recognize myself with this curly hair. This was one of those things that, you know, when you just like want to change and you're just kind of tired of the same old thing. It happens with hair a lot. That's why people change hair colors and hairstyles, because of the change. And so I kind of got to that point. I was just like, I don't know, I'm not really feeling the curls right now. I need to change. So what I ended up doing was that I went to a Dominican salon for the first time in like years. Like, when I say years, I mean years. I haven't been to the salon in so long because of my bad experiences at salons and how I was treated growing up going to the salon. Because if you guys don't know, I did share this in my transition journey video that I uploaded a while back, but I will link that in the description below. But I did talk about my experience in Dominican salons, and as you guys, or some of you guys know, I was treated very badly. I grew up going to salons as a kid, starting at like 3-4 years old. I was forced by the family that I love so very much to go to a salon, because for my culture, which is Dominican culture, we don't generally value the beauty in natural hair. We want to look like the Western version of what beauty is and what hair should look like. So a lot of the times we do, as a culture, us Dominican women, we love our salons, we love our straight hair, our luscious, straight, lacio hair. But for me, I have been on this journey for a few years now of curly hair, and I love my curls. But I just got to a point that I was just like, I'm kind of tired of my curls. I went a few days ago. It's been around 2 days. I can wait around a week before I have to wash my hair with straight hair. I just think it is very, very nice, and I do not regret going, because of course it is not a habit of mine. I don't mind going to the salon maybe once every 5 years. When I made the decision to stop going to the salon and to just leave my hair curly, I was saying that I did not want to keep following somebody else's version of beauty for my life. I wanted to love my hair as it is, to live in a way that actually made me happy in relation with my own beauty, physical beauty, and not something that someone was just imposing on me just because society says so, or just because my culture says so. So I went to the Dominican salon, and it was quite an experience. I went to the same salon that I spent years going to as a middle schooler and high schooler. I spent years going to the salon. I went back a few days ago, and they were shocked to see me. They were like, oh my gosh, like what, like it's been so long, where have you been, who's doing your hair? It was like immediate interrogation as soon as I entered the vicinity. I have much love for these women. They are such hard workers, and they're very kind for the most part. But I went in and I was like, oh my gosh, like I felt so overwhelmed, because they were just like, where have you been? Like, why have you been here? We've missed you so much. We haven't seen your face in so long. And I explained to them, yeah, because I leave my hair curly for the most part now. I don't normally straighten it. It's been such a long time since I've been to a salon. So, you know, I got the usual response that I get from my older Dominican family members, like, natural hair? Okay. So that was kind of the response that I got, and I'm used to it, so I didn't really mind. What they went ahead and did is that they washed my hair with probably a sulfate rich shampoo and a paraben rich shampoo. I don't know what the shampoo was called. They just put it on my head and just washed it like that. So they just washed it really well, and then they applied a conditioner. And when they were detangling my hair, like, I wanted to scream because they were detangling my hair starting at the root. And I was just like, no, like, of course I couldn't say anything because these are women that are doing their jobs, right? Like, I can't just like tell them. I mean, I am a customer, but at the same time, I don't feel like that's my place to be telling someone how to do their job. So I just let it be, and I just like prayed to myself, like, Lord, minimize the breakage in the name of Jesus. I could hear like I could hear her like trying to like exert like energy, and she was trying to exert like all of her strength to get like all the hair to be detangled from up here, but in reality it has to start from here. I didn't even go to cosmetology school, but it's just like, for me, it's just like such a basic thing to know. But of course, these women, they're not used to protecting natural hair, so okay, I let it slide. I went from the wash seat where they did this washing, conditioning, and detangling, and then I went directly onto the chair of one of the hairstylists, who actually is the owner, who proceeded to put my hair into rollers before straightening it. But the hooded dryer was extremely hot. Like, it was like burning my scalp hot, and I had to keep like fidgeting. I'm like, I don't know how I did this for years upon years, because it was so stinking hot under that hooded dryer. Like, I'm convinced she turned up the heat like to 400 in that hooded dryer, because I was like burning up. So I endured that pain for like an hour. I finished after an hour of that pain. And then I proceeded to wait another 20 minutes to just wait for someone to actually take my hair out of the rollers and to straighten it with a blow dryer. I waited that time, and then I was taken back to the stylist chair, where she took my hair out of rollers and she began to ask me questions as far as what do I do, and she asked about my color. She was in disbelief when I told her that I apply my color myself at home. The brand that I use is the same brand that I mentioned in a video about box hair dye that I did a while back. It is still the color that I use. I love it so much. I think it's such a natural brown, and it doesn't look like fake, you know, like it actually looks like it could be my natural hair color, and that's what I like most about it. I like that it doesn't look like it's artificial. So when I explained this to her, she was like, what? She was shocked, because she had never heard of someone with my amount of hair doing it at home. And I'm like, yeah, like I just watched a few tutorials, learned how to do it myself, and with practice I was able to do it myself. And so I got my hair blown out by the same stylist, which, by the way, was very hot. It was burning my scalp, and I was like shedding tears of sadness for my curls, but I was already in deep at this point. There was no way to back out. I was at a point that I was just like, you know what, I'm already way too deep in this. I can't go back now. Let me just get through this now. And I was just thinking about the deep conditioning treatment that I was gonna do at the end of this week. After that, she blew dry my hair, but she blew dry in a way that was very bad. Okay, let me not say very bad, but it was just something that I've seen other people blow dry hair better than that, and I knew that she could blow dry it better than that. She left all my ends like frizzy, and then she goes, well, you know, you need to flat iron it so that it can look really nice and so it can last you a long time. On top of the hooded dryer and the blow dryer, she was asking me to also allow my hair to be flat ironed. And guys, I did it. I regret it, but I let her go through my hair with the flat iron, and it was really painful to see like smoke coming off of my hair. And honestly, that was like the worst part, because it's like, if any of you guys know what this looks like when you're like flat ironing your hair and you see like all this smoke coming up, like I've heard that it's the product that's being burned or heated up, I guess, if you can say that. It's the product being heated up which is causing the smoke, but for me, I just was not buying it. I am very protective of my hair after spending years with heat damage, so I was very, very concerned, and I didn't want to complain, so I just sat through it. She finished after like 30 minutes of flat ironing my hair after blow drying my hair. As you guys can see, the results are beautiful. You know, my hair is super long. It's like super, super long. Oh, and the price. So to give you guys an idea, when I was going to the salon every week, I was spending around $30 to do my hair, to straighten my hair. When I went this time, she charged me almost $50 to do my hair. And I know I have a lot of hair. I know I have long hair, but that was just so expensive to me. I was like, are we serious, people? I paid it, you know, it was once in a blue moon kind of thing, so I wasn't so mad. It was an overall experience that was not pleasant. I was not happy most of the time. Once I got to a certain point, it was very hard for me to look back, so I was just trying to trudge ahead and just forge ahead and not look back on the error of my ways. As you guys can see, it's really nice, and I'm having a great time in the morning, waking up and not worrying about curls being disheveled or curls being slept on or having to fix my hair in the morning. I can just wake up and just like get ready for work. So I do like straight hair in that sense. It's so much easier than curly hair. But I do kind of already miss my curls. So I just wanted to share with you guys this learning experience. Let's call it that, a learning experience for this straight hair. Even though it looks beautiful and lovely, I definitely do believe that natural hair, curly hair is the best way to go, in my opinion. If you guys would like to see the video on how I go back to my curly hair after this week is over, please let me know in the comments below or by giving this video a thumbs up, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video.